We just got some new audio equipment. I'm still trying to work out the kinks. There's occasionally some audio popping and buzzing going on. I'm not really sure why yet. Occasionally we will flip to the GoPro mic to make it a better listening experience for you guys. So if you hear some weirdness, that is why. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. All right. You guys ready?
Sure. Yeah. Never been ready.
All right, we're trying this. This is the Braapaholic podcast. We've got the whole gang here this time. We've got Wyatt, the Scrub, and Cole. And we're here to talk about things that go Brap. We're kind of doing a rebranding of the podcast. We actually got some decent equipment, and we'll see how this goes. If we touch that one mic, the audio is all fuzzy, and so we'll have to see how this goes.
Leave it in Trust Issues' hands.
We're literally just testing this out right now. So, anyways, it has been a while since the last podcast. Probably since what? May?
Last fall.
February?
Yeah.
Spring? I think we did one in the spring.
I don't think I've done one since the OG podcast, just me and you.
Hold on, one of the mics is going crazy again. All right, so me and Wyatt are gonna share a mic because for some reason one of them is not working right. So, anyways. What's been going on? It's been a while. It's been a wild year. A lot of things are happening.
Got a lot of stuff going on. In the middle of selling the house and buying some property so we can brap on and get a new house, big pole barn. Razor's out of commission till further notice. With everything going on, that's on the bottom of the list to get done.
And we had that in the last couple videos ago on our channel. We think Blue had gas or something. We're not really sure, or the water pump maybe failed.
Yeah, I haven't even looked into it. It's still just chilling in the front yard.
Where you left it.
To be fair, it was kind of knocking quite loud.
Yeah, we're not really sure. The engine it's been a lemon for a while.
Yeah,
I think, but
oh well. It's minor details. I still got the pitter, Apollo pitter, still running strong.
I forgot you had that.
It's the wife's, but it's still running good. I don't know if she's gonna let me ride it with my history, but yeah, life's been good. Besides that, I put straight pipes on my new Chevy pickup. I don't know if the crowd knows I got a new pickup. It's been a while since we've done this, but
a real pickup.
You did get a real pickup.
I got 2 real pickups.
You do.
Oh man,
2 real pickups.
I got me a '98 OBS, 343,000, still going strong.
Oh my
on the
word.
Third motor.
Third mower.
Second transmission, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She had a
Rear
rough
end.
life.
The only thing all originals, the intake.
That's a real truck.
Yeah, it's got a new used rear end in it.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last fall, I think, or
Uh,
last summer. That was a year ago.
Yeah. Probably the head gasket. The head gasket went in the winter when I was plowing. That was fun.
Probably why it has this many issues, because it was a plow truck.
No. The transmission's solid now, so
Yeah, but it's gone through a couple transmissions.
just one.
It only takes one.
Well, let's see how many miles are on your truck. How many issues you had?
None.
Oh, BS.
You did.
Okay, I did
blow
blow an
an
up
up
pipe.
pipe.
Yeah, I did blow an up pipe.
Oh yeah, that was in the garage for a bit.
But to
wasn't
be
it?
fair, that's the first thing I've had happen, and it's got 234,000 miles on it now.
Well, you got another 100,000 to go to catch up to my gasser. Your big D-Max,
Real truck.
Real truck, yeah.
I don't know, man.
You can move the mic closer, Brock, if you need to.
But yeah, then I got the
You just gotta pull it to you.
upgraded from the Corolla.
spring-loaded,
I'm
just
pretty
pull it.
sure I had in the last video.
You didn't have that.
And then you
very
can lift
long.
it up.
Yeah, I had that for like a solid.
6 months.
No, not even. That's giving me a lot of benefit. I was thinking like 3.
Really?
Yeah, I
Was
think
that
I only
long?
made like 2 or 3 payments on it, and then I traded in.
Oh my word.
I've had the Chevy for 7 months now. I bought
The
it
black
January 5th. Yeah.
Okay.
And I tell you what, on 5.3 Ecotech sound pretty damn good. Straight pipe, no muffler, custom Y, 3-inch back.
From the cats?
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
Sweet.
It's way louder than my 98.
I bet
It's
it is.
louder than that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are you going to pull a camper with that
I
thing?
already did.
Oh.
Luther. It was all right. It was a little loud, but
A little loud.
I told the wife, when we go to the UP, you're going to want to put your AirPods in noise cancellation mode. And listen to music.
And then she can't. That way, she won't have to listen to all your bad ideas too on the way.
I usually keep them in my head in front of her. Unless she listens to our podcast, then she's probably going to hear something. But,
My truck does sound different with the new out pipes and brace manifolds too.
As in how? Just quieter?
No,
Oh, it's louder.
it's more aggressive.
Oh, because it's running more efficiently then?
Very.
Good.
Bald eagles are singing.
All the Eagles are singing.
America.
It was cheaper to get high performance manifolds than it was to get stock ones.
I believe that.
That's so dumb. And they
Yeah.
were twice the quality of what the stock ones were.
typical.
Mm-hmm.
She lost some weight in spares too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on.
She's running good.
Oh.
She pulling a 25-foot enclosed trailer all the way to Drummond Island. She got like 16.5 miles a gallon pulling it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd take
Yeah,
that.
and it was heavy. It was full.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll have to talk about that in a bit.
Oh, my Drummond trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
wanna
We
go
all
there.
got to go up there with the machines. I only hit a quarter of the trails.
Yeah. It was I guess we'll get into it now.
How was it? That was great. It's nothing like around here in our area. You know, we got like a lot of blow sand or just hard pack, topsoil dirt.
Yeah.
It is in water. There is a mixture of, if you get caught up in like the heavy woods, it's very wet, heavy dirt. But as soon as you get kind of out in the more of the open, like typical UP look, very rocky. A lot of like slow maneuvering, climbing rocks. It's not fast paced at all. I mean, if you want to hit them fast, sure, but you're gonna fly out of your seat.
Yeah.
That's normal for me. You can ask my wife.
That's true. I've seen a lot of it. And no, it was very fun. It's totally a different animal of riding, and it was very enjoyable. It's bumpy, but really cool. Hey, I'm gonna climb this rock hill, or it's basically rock crawling, but at a faster pace. It was a lot of fun. I'd like to hit some more of the muddy parts, but I'm by myself with no winch, so I was trying to be a little bit careful.
You
He
took
has
your-
a wag.
Yeah. Yeah. Yamaha YXZ with the turbo. Not exactly the greatest thing for that type of trails, but
It
can do it.
did really good on the
Yeah.
rock climbing stuff. I was surprised,
Hmm.
especially with the Recluse. It had no problem with doing slow maneuverable stuff.
clutch.
It did.
Oh.
No, that was a fun ride. Even the wife said that was one of her more favorite rides she's ever been on. So
Yeah, it helps when you're only one there with no dust though.
the no dust was a big plus. That was for sure. I've eaten a lot of dust the last couple of years. It's been so dry here.
one of the
You just
mics
gotta-
has static.
You just gotta leave.
We might have got interrupted there. Our mic setup is pretty jank. I don't know what's going on. One of them will occasionally get really fuzzy on us, but now at the moment it's good. Anyways, you were talking about Drummond Island. Might have to backtrack a little bit.
Oh, I was saying that it was one of the more enjoyable rides that my wife has ever been on, and she's not one to want to like to ride.
It was
so.
probably mainly because there was no dust.
Yeah, that was.
Because isn't Drummond pretty wet most of the time?
Yeah, Drummond is very actually dry this year. Like, we went out to Fossil Rock, and that trail is usually pretty wet, and 90% of it was actually just rock bottom dry. There's a few like water holes. No, there's no mud there, but they were only, I don't know, quarter way up my tire. They were that low. But the Fossil Rock is the coolest thing ever. I have pictures of it.
Fossil rock?
Yeah, I'll show you pictures of it. It literally, every rock you pick up or turn, there's a fossil in that rock.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
that is cool.
It is really cool. And then we went to Marblehead, I think that's what it's called. And that was pretty cool. It's like 100-foot, just straight cliff drop. You
Wow.
can see out into the water.
That would be sweet.
But like, that is just there's just fossils in the rock.
Oh,
I mean, anywhere you look and pick up
That
a
is
stone or a
sweet.
rock, there's a fossil, a shell, or a fish you can see in them. It's everywhere, and it's like just as far as you can see down the beaches is full of them.
Hmm.
It's definitely worth taking a trip with all of us up there. And
How do you think an OBS Chevy would do up there?
Terrible.
Stock
Terrible.
with good snow tires.
Terrible. Terrible.
Is that
Some
one-
of the Jeeps I seen up there it'd do terrible. I got caught on
a Jeep.
What about
Well,
you?
OBS.
Jeep's up.
Oh, the haters
Oh,
are gonna
man.
chime in.
Yeah, we're gonna get the hate comments
canceled next week.
There's definitely a lot of Jeep country up there. That's for sure. That's probably mainly a Jeep area. But I got caught up in one of the trails, like the heavy, deep, 40-inch tire, rutted out mud trails. Man, I can't believe some of the stuff they've gotten themselves into there.
I believe it. They probably love it.
Like
Sounds like heaven to me.
one of my friends went there a week prior from us, and he actually saw a Jeep bury himself in a mud hole, and an old like 70s Chevy went out there, tow truck went out there and yanked him out of the woods. Jeez.
Heck yeah.
I don't know how he got a hold of him. I had no
Real
service.
truck right there.
Yeah. I don't know how he got a hold of him because I didn't have cell signal half the time.
You knew a guy in a lifted Ford. If it ever comes off the lift.
Yeah. Tell that Ford company to fix a truck.
Yeah, where's the Ford, huh?
All right, I think I
Black
gotta.
Assassin.
All right, I'll get in there. I think I gotta redo this again.
Yeah. How the tides have turned.
So my truck.
Typical Ford.
So I got a Ford F-150. You guys know it. It's the Black Assassin. It's been on the channel quite a bit. It's been pretty good until recently.
I would say it's still been pretty good.
It's
just
still
a
good.
dumb part.
So they actually Ford recalled this part on the truck. It's called a lead frame. It's essentially a valve body kind of thing. It tells the transmission how fast you're going, when to shift, stuff like that. And I believe back in 2019, all of a sudden these 13 and 14 F-150s were hitting around 120 to 150,000 mile range, and the transmissions were all acting funny. It reads, so anyways, my wife was driving it. It was actually kind of acting funny on me for a little bit before that, but it just kind of went away, and then all of a sudden it got really bad. So my wife was driving it, and all of a sudden it's reading 0 miles per hour, and it kept shifting from 6th to 1st to 3rd to 2nd. I mean, it was just shifting all
How fast
kinds
was
of
she
random.
going when that was
She was
happening?
on the highway.
And it was shifting down to first?
Yes.
Oh, is your transmission alive?
Yeah.
Is your motor alive?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if it shifted completely. It tried shifting
Tried
first,
shifting,
but it
okay.
didn't actually do it.
Probably
But
no lip motor.
But when, they threw all kinds of codes, they shut itself down. Of course, my wife's scared that, like, no idea what's going on. She's crying, called me on the road. And at first I thought it was the tuner acting up. But I kind of looked into it after all this is going. My dad came down and rescued her because I was at work and towed it back. And took it to the dealership. They did their thing. And
Hang on.
Oh.
I don't got no fingernails. You can continue.
okay. So yeah. Anyways, they determined, yep, it's the part that we recalled. Your truck is in the extended warranty type of thing. So brought it there in early June to get work done. I sat there for 2 weeks before they got to it. When the guy said they'd get to it the next day when I brought it in, and we didn't know that was part. But yeah, so anyways, sat there for 2 weeks, and then they determined, yep, your lead frame is bad, and you can't get the part. It's on a national back order.
Ford problems.
Yeah, so I was like, what do we do then? He's like, well, the only way we can get this part is if you buy it with the other part, the valve body. That's not under the warranty.
So you had to pay for the valve body even though you don't need one because you can't get the recall part.
Yep.
That is Ford stupid.
Yep.
That's a
Ford
poor
engineering.
dealership right
that
there.
that is called dealership should easily be able to fudge that and give you your warranty part because
Good dealerships
That's on
will,
Ford, not you.
A good dealership will just take the kit apart, and once the warranty part comes in, recomplete the kit
Exactly.
to get you going.
That's not what
That's
they're
what a
doing.
good dealership
That's
is.
because they don't want to have the overhead cost.
They're covering the recall lead frame part, and I have to cover the valve body. And they're gonna, and then all the labor is covered apparently. But we'll
How
see
much
on
is the
that.
valve body?
Just under $500.
Oh my word.
The
See?
whole part together was $1,700.
So you got the cheaper part at least.
Yeah. So I could have either gone on eBay and got a reman or aftermarket or used lead frames, and probably could have got it done for about $400, or I could spend about the same amount of money and have the dealership do it
And be under warranty.
and be under warranty still.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
No, it's the right
So what
choice.
if
That's
you-
just dumb that they won't.
What if you take it apart and put your bad one back in and return the $1,700 part?
What do you mean?
Well, like buying a new DeWalt drill and return your old one.
I mean,
But a little more expensive.
I suppose you could do that.
Don't be that guy.
I'm not
Don't-
that
don't-
guy.
Don't be the guy that you had to deal with when you were doing your pallet business. Full on rebuild before we go somewhere.
The things I'll do for riding, right?
When's the last time you rode?
Trip or just got in the 4-wheeler?
Like, got out mint chocolate chip. I don't care about a 4-wheeler. Mint
Well,
chocolate
They
chip.
pulled me home.
I
Probably is.
No,
That was the last time I was on it before I went to Drummond.
I tootled on it. I went to just around the woods on the.
I mean, I do that
Official.
in my yard. I just sit there and like,
Oh my God.
You know?
You're dreaming about it.
Yeah.
My
No, I'm
razor.
making noises.
My razor actually starts though.
So does mine.
Yeah.
It shuts right off.
That's
It's got that auto kill. You know, shut it off.
To be
Automatically
fair,
does it.
the only person who really hasn't had any trouble has been me. And I'm on
Why
a
do you
Yamaha.
gotta jinx yourself like that, bro?
You haven't rode yours enough.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me
hey,
drive
hey,
it
I
once.
finally hit 2,000 miles on her.
Those aren't your miles.
Half of them are.
Yeah, with like 1,300 on it.
Yeah, with like 12.
You're
Well,
getting
give it
1,300.
200 more miles and the turbo goes out.
Turbo won't go out.
Famous last words right there.
If it does, it's gonna get.
I'll sell you
It's
a
gonna
brand
get a
new
Garrett.
Razor turbo.
No, I don't want a Razor
I
Turbo.
mean, we're getting back into this situation again.
I'm gonna get a Disco Potato.
He's gonna sell it and get a Wildcat.
Actually, I heard rumors that Yamaha might be announcing a new side by side this
I
weekend.
think
We'll
they've
see
been
if that's
saying
actually
that for a
true.
while.
I don't know. I just saw that the other day.
It's probably just a revamped R-Max or something.
I hope not. Why would they do that again?
I don't know, because they
mean-
sell them.
I heard Can-Am's coming out with a 4-banger.
Yeah, they're all gonna come out
That's
with that
been a
now.
rumor for a long time.
They're supposedly
I've
coming out
seen
with a manual
pictures of it.
transmission too.
It's been that diagram's so old. It's
I
been
know.
a
Yeah.
thing since 2017.
Supposedly
And
Yamaha's
it
gonna
was-
have a 6-speed. No,
Oh,
supposedly we'll see. It's just rumors they got through some
Like,
California paper.
That rumor's been around since 2017.
I need a refill.
that might be true.
Even all the patent papers, like it's
I don't know. We'll see.
been a thing.
I
for a
just
long
saw
time.
that and I said, yeah, we'll see if that actually happens. It's about time they get a revamp for the YZ. I'm hoping that's what it's for.
I've been looking at North Stars.
They're really nice, but like it takes the experience away.
Yeah, you got a
I've
full
drove,
cab with
I've
heat.
drove one around and stuff. They're a lot of fun.
Well,
Throw them around, but
It's like on the property I'm getting and being next to my grandparents and my parents
yeah, but why need a cab?
for the winter.
Why would
How
you driving
often?
it?
How
Yeah.
often you gonna be in the winter?
Yeah,
Probably a lot. 'Cause I'm gonna be stealing my dad's tools and shit.
you got the OBS.
Yeah, I could
that's why
follow
you-
him in with that.
That's
Yeah,
why you want to
see?
move closer to your dad so you can just steal all his shit.
Well, to be fair, he stored a lot of my shit over the last 5
Oh,
years. And I
that's
don't
true.
have a garage, but
No, North Stars are sweet, but
I tell you what,
That's
you
too much money.
you find me a good Wildcat, we'll talk.
yeah, I've been
I know.
I've been thinking about jumping shit, but I'm on this player's grind for a while.
I can
so.
put Wildcat on the side of the red one, sitting
No,
in my yard,
no,
and
no,
sell
no,
it to
no,
you.
no.
I can't even put XX on the side. I even give you a third X just to be cool.
No.
$5,000, take it or leave it.
Mm. You might eat those words.
I don't know if Yamaha actually does. I might actually think about looking at that. Depends on
No, you want a cat. I want a cat.
what it is. I want
the
a
channel. The channel needs a cat.
I
What I'm
want a
hearing
cat,
is you
but
guys
if
really
this
need some
Yamaha
pussy right
is
now.
gonna be like, if this Yamaha is gonna be like I think it is.
I got the sled, right? I got the sled.
Let's not talk about sleds.
Oh god,
I
that
think
was
we
so
should.
funny.
Oh, stinking hills.
Did you ever fix your tail light?
No.
I
I need
Fix
a
the
new
grab bar.
The grab bar's broke. It needs a new one. There ain't no fixing her.
Is the sled staying? I gotta ask that. Is the sled gonna be able to come back?
The sled's staying.
Oh,
it ain't
yeah.
going nowhere.
Speaking of sleds, my dad's got a 340 that needs some work.
Oh, I know. It needs new gas lines. Same exact issue as my
that
XLT.
340 Indy?
Yeah.
I thought you worked on
Oh,
that.
reliable.
We didn't. No, that's the one that started right up.
And you just took off.
We just took off with it, and now we put it away, and now the gas lines are all gone. They're garbage, and we
Just-
even drained. I think we drained the gas out of that.
just like the other Indy.
Yeah, so it's got a. I don't know why they did this. It's so dumb, but they got a freaking downspout that comes in the middle of the gas tank and down. It's plastic.
That's a typical power sport. 90% of the lawnmowers are that way.
It's
Just
so
a plastic little.
Why can't you just have a gravity spigot at the bottom of the tank or something with the screen on top of it?
Because their tanks are
leaks.
low.
And it can leak.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just, I know. Okay, I get that. But then you gotta have it siphon up and then out, and then that plastic piece breaks off, and then, yeah, you're repairing gas lines and stuff in the tank.
So my snowmobile's gonna need some work before I can ride with you guys.
You need a bigger snowmobile than 340.
That one's free though.
That's true.
Man,
And the
It's
tail
still-
light
that
thing's
thing's
gonna be
fun.
pinned everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
it's
gonna
so
be
fun.
pinned everywhere.
It's got a grab bar and a tail light.
I don't need a grab bar and I don't need a taillight. I'm gonna be up front.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's a
I-
skidoo, so I don't.
Hey, this Skidoo is actually really nice. It does need a new track though. It's starting to chunk.
minor details.
Weight reduction, along with the taillight.
Just zip tie it. It'll be
I don't
good.
think I'm gonna put studs back in it though.
No, I don't want studs. in my
That's how I got in trouble.
I mean, we should be used to the studs. Their studs are in the
Well,
X
I'm
edge
used
for
to
the
there
longest
being a
time.
drift there, and you have to hit the gas hard to even get through it.
You
I
should've
don't
done-
expect it to be hard packed ice.
You should have done the test hit first.
You should let me go first.
I did let you go first.
You did go first.
That's
right.
Oh,
But I
Whoops.
saw a poof of snow, and I figured, hey, yeah, it's normal, so I let her have it.
Well, studs just ate it.
It just ate it. It grabbed every bit of it, and it just flew out of my hands going to that next field.
I mean, pure ice will do that. So
Yeah.
That was so funny. Best thing I've seen in a long time.
I went straight up in the air, and I said, you know what? I don't want to die today. That thing can just go. Push her right off. We just did a whole 180 from summer to winter.
I know.
Let's not talk about winter.
All right, let's go back to where I'm ready to ride sled. Let's go.
No!
I can plow. you
Only
know,
if there's snow.
Plow my neighbors in.
Get 3 feet of snow. I mean, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss my
3 feet of
neighbors.
snow. Yeah, good luck. We haven't had that in like 10 years.
One can wish. All right, you gotta be optimistic
Oh,
Hey,
my
we're
word.
due. It's coming.
It's coming.
I
Yeah.
put a- yeah, it's coming.
Things
Every-
coming.
because we're not
Five,
riding now,
right?
so let's ride later.
$25 to drop the blade. Just
Nothing like
saying.
putting a bunch of money into a 12 valve with a plow and you've used it like 4 times since you've owned it.
At least you didn't put much money into it.
No, I didn't put much money into it. I got more money in the plow than I do the truck.
Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah.
At least you can move the plow to another truck if need be.
That plow ain't moving.
So I saw a truck today driving to work. It was a Dodge Dakota, probably
Ooh, yeah.
like early 2000s, late 90s.
Is it orange?
No,
Oh.
it was like grayish black. It was I could almost see through the whole truck.
Oh, that's normal.
There's a sticker on it that said something like, "Best man who can drive this truck the longest," or what did it say? It was like a bet about who can drive their truck the longest, or something like that.
Chevy's the long lasting truck.
And
on
I
the
looked at the
market.
truck, and you could just see through the whole bed, like the whole truck. You could see through. I saw
That's a typical Dodge.
Yeah. And I was like, Wyatt would be proud.
Yeah.
I wish I remembered what the
Yes.
sticker said. It was hilarious. It's like, this is a sticker Wyatt would put on his truck.
You know what? You speaking of Dodge Dakotas, I have a great Dodge Dakota story.
Well,
Well, I don't know.
I'm sure you've
Which,
I don't know
which
if
one?
it's
Didn't you have
great.
2 of them?
I think you've told
I've
this.
had 2, yeah.
Yeah, we've
My
told
whole-
many of these.
My whole radiator, I had an 05 with the V8. My whole radiator, I didn't know it, but it was kind of like just hanging in there. So I just wedged up with a 2x4. And
Of course, you and
zip
2x4s.
zip tied. It wasn't. It's just like a little piece. Zip tied it in place, and I did that all spring, all summer, and it's going in the fall. And I'm like, you know what? I probably should get this looked at before winter. So I take it up, and they're like, well, it looks like your whole support's gone, so you need the whole part. It's gonna be like $550. Like, all right, whatever, I need it. So I ordered it. So go into my appointment. They hit that freaking thing with the impact, spread the unibody, and the whole front of the truck gone. and the mechanic looks at me. He's like, "Well, good news is you don't need the $550 part."
No, I need a new truck.
So he puts that back in the nice wrapping and puts back. We'll send that back to them. Well, you don't need that. So the bad news is you get to see my fabrication skills. So welded all that back up, spray painted everything black. It was red under there, and he shuts it. He's like, "I suggest you trade this in soon." So that's when I bought Jolene.
That's what we about Jolene.
That weekend, I bought a new truck.
Rust belt special.
Yeah. Oh,
We're-
that was rough.
The worst truck that I seen someone drive was a coworker of ours. He bought an old Ford. Got a good deal on it actually. He's like, "Yeah, this thing's great." I just happened to like look under to look at the engine, and I could see right up through his cab. There was no floorboards underneath the seat at all. I said, "Dude, you're missing your floorboards, your cab mount." I said, "The thing is sitting on the frame." "Ah, it's fine. I'll just get a couple signs and make a new floor." Like, dude, that can't be safe.
There was a new floor like a week later.
Yeah, there was a new floor with
signs.
stop signs. I kid you not. He drove that to school. He says, "Yeah, that thing didn't really like doing 80 down the highway, running to like
God.
$4,000." I'm like, "I can't believe you didn't blow that Ford up." "Oh, it's a Ford. It's tough."
That one had a inline 6 or something.
No, they had that.
That was that
They had
low
the
boy.
390, big block.
That was that low boy. Look at this.
It was the big Ford truck. It was the 250. It had the 390, big block.
Pretty sure it was a smaller one.
I guess we'll have to ask him. I'm pretty sure it was
Like
big block.
300.
He's paid $300 for it. I think he had to like cut a tree out of it or something when he bought it.
Yeah, he did.
That's what happens with the floor where there's
Yeah.
a tree going through it.
Oh.
You chainsaw it out.
He actually had a rust-free cab in a box, and he ended up selling it for like $5,000 to somebody.
Yes, some guy robbed him. He had every part to make it a rust-free truck.
He didn't get robbed. Like, he robbed the guy.
No, because he had all those rust-free parts. Like he lost money on that one.
No, maybe he did. I don't know. It was a nice truck. I was gonna actually think about buying it off him, but he already sold it.
It was nice for what it was. It was pretty.
I
Sweet.
bought a Jeep that was like that.
Oh, Jeeps! Oh my god.
Oh, we're not getting back.
Let's
in the
not get
subject.
back in the Jeep thing.
Oh, it's just a rust bucket. It's a fun rust bucket.
Jeeps usually are. They're part of the Chrysler family. I don't know where Chrysler gets their metal, but apparently it's very fragile. China.
It's all those cash for clunkers, you know.
I've seen some Chinese stuff lately. It's don't expect
Hey,
a
out
lot.
of all my power sports, my Chinese Apollos run strong. Just gotta say that.
Well, for all the Chinese power sports that I've dealt with at work, no.
Yeah, one made it like what, 30 hours?
Yeah, one made it 30 hours before it didn't need a new timing chain on the engine already.
What was
Sheared the keyway on the flywheel on the crankshaft.
What was that on?
A Cub Cadet Challenger
550.
700. It was a 700.
Was that a
It was a
lawnmower?
700.
Was that a lawnmower?
No, side by side.
They make side by side.
Unfortunately.
Are they like the Yerf dogs? Like you can buy a Tractor Supply?
Yeah,
They're just labeled.
they're just labeled.
They're actually
Cub
like
Cadet.
a Ching Chong special.
Yeah, they're a Ching Chong special. They got the what's the
Chim and
engine?
Chong.
What's the engine name?
Oh, it's not. That wasn't. That was Hyson.
It was a Hyson
It
engine.
was a cheap Hyson.
cheap Hyson engine. Terrible.
Garbage. The manual tells you to replace the timing chain after 150 hours.
Yeah. Yes. What? Every 150 hours, they want the timing chain replaced in this thing.
Yeah, I'm not joking. They don't make it usually over 100.
This one made it 34. It backfired, sheared the key off the flywheel
Oh, I
on the
remember you guys
crank.
telling me about this.
Yeah, it literally backfired. There's a bulletin they have. It says, yeah, occasionally they can backfire and they can shear the key, the Woodruff key. I'm like, are we serious? A backfire can do that? Oh, apparently we're glass.
What do you guys think of them new Gators?
We don't speak of John Deere.
Yeah. Get that garbage out of here, dude. If it ain't red, leave it in the shed.
If it ain't red, leave it in the shed.
Mm-hmm. Or
Mm.
blue. Blue's
Or,
right too.
yeah.
Same tractor.
What's that? Case New Holland?
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah, it's
They're the same, but if you ask some people, no, they're not the same. They're the same.
To be fair, my '93 Ford lawnmower is one of the best cutting lawnmowers I've ever drove.
I don't think they were. I think that was still on back then.
It says
I don't
Ford
think
on
they-
the side of it.
Yeah,
Ford
they were Ford.
LS 20, I think, or LS 25.
Ford New Holland.
That was a Ford New Holland. That's when they were by themselves.
I'm saying it runs great, but it is run by a Briggs, so you know.
Hey, Briggs are good.
Yes, they are.
America.
Better than Kohler.
Runs on hot dogs and hamburgers.
I don't know. We got some Briggs on the grasshoppers that we use. We haven't been too happy with them.
Really?
You told me those were all Kohlers.
No, they're Briggs and Stratton Vanguards.
We have really good luck with
They're
our Vanguards.
We've had one.
They might
Built
have
3
been the
times.
bad batch of Vanguards back.
I know we've
not
had
too long ago.
one of them's has less than 1,000 hours on it, and it's been rebuilt 3 times already.
It's all right. I just worked on a Cub Cadet that didn't even make it 2 hours and the block locked up. Oil pump was seized inside. Brand
Yeah.
new.
Kohler.
Kohler. I've done nothing but worked on Kohlers this year.
Garbage.
Kawasaki, she runs to the engine. She'll throw a rod right outside the block before she goes.
Yeah.
She'll still probably keep running.
She kind of was.
We got a new Skag 19 horse with a not Cowie 19 horse. That thing's pretty sweet. It's a stand-up lawnmower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think it's awesome.
Xmark's got one that I had to do a bunch of pips on.
They're
They're
sweet.
pretty sweet. Ours,
So you
had,
guys-
ours had like a 22 horse.
You guys work on a lot of Cub Cadets. You getting like decks for free? Because I know a guy that's got a running Cub Cadet that just needs a deck.
I got a deck.
It's like a 05 Cub Cadet my dad has.
I possibly have a deck.
Well, I
Yeah.
possibly might be very interested because he told me to sell me the whole lawnmower for like $20.
Yeah,
So-
I possibly have a deck. I think it's like a 46 inch.
That's alright.
I'm
That's
sure
sure
that
50 inch.
I think
So.
the brackets are always all the same anyway.
I think so. If so, you can have it.
Sweet deal.
I'm not gonna do anything with it.
No. I was gonna use
Then
it
I
for parts,
can,
so you better hurry up.
Then I can use the Ford for my Power Wheels build.
Oh, don't go.
Is that a hydrostat or is that gear
No.
driven?
That's gear driven. Ford is.
If you murder that, we will have a problem.
I'm gonna put a cozy coupe
Let's
on
let's
top of it.
let's slam that thing down, make it really fast.
Put a cozy coupe body on it. I thought this through.
I still gotta figure out a way to put my diesel lawnmower, get some more power to the ground. Because at this point, I just blow through that hydrostat.
Hey, need a
Need a power glide.
mechanical
2-speed
transmission.
power glide.
Stay
That's
away
not a
from my
bad idea.
lawnmower. Stay away.
I'm full of.
Huh?
You stay away from my lawnmower.
Your lawnmower transmission probably can't hold up to that amount of power.
It's a 5-speed. She'll take it.
Your lawnmower video that we did is still like the top 3 videos I get every day.
Well,
People watch it.
I have stuff to redo it. I just need to find something to. I don't like how it transfers power. It's not useful.
Yeah.
I showed on the same. You're talking about your 3-cylinder diesel.
Yeah.
So I was going through trying to find the Raptor pictures for a guy at work, and then we were at the parade. They got the Chevrolets, and then that showed up. It's, whoa, what was that? So I was trying to explain to him that you put a turbo on it and all this stuff. And he's like, man, that's so badass. I said, yeah, when he revs it up, like the whole thing like shakes.
The
and
whole
twists.
thing twists.
Twist. Yeah.
I don't know why that gets so much view. I mean, it was literally
It's,
just.
it's
It
cool.
just looks
though.
sweet.
Yeah, I know. I got ideas of what I want to do to it. I just got to figure out a better way to put power to the ground. I have an
want-
idea,
I
but
want the hood. I'm more than anything. Put the hood on it.
I got to figure out how to put the hood on it.
Put a nice little stack on
That's
it.
a case, ain't it? Case frame.
No, that's a Troy built.
Troy built. Oh,
But
okay.
I
Like
did
the
bring
old
them.
wheel horses.
Yeah,
Okay.
but newer.
That was their actual tractor style.
Yeah, it
That's
was
not
their-
really a lawnmower.
This is the only thing that didn't have was a 3-point hitch and a PTO.
I think you can option with that though.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
It'd be like an old case Ingersoll or
Yeah,
or
That-
case Ingersoll. Yeah, the
yeah.
same thing.
yeah, that's what they were back then.
Hell
You
yeah.
want to see this custom sticker I made for the Braptor?
The Braptor.
So we're gonna-
Is that what you're calling it now?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Claptor.
I like the Braptor better.
Yeah.
Raptor's pretty good.
You got to stick with the official name. I think it's
Yeah, so that we're gonna take the Raptor stickers off, put the Braptor on there.
Yeah.
It's
that's
sick.
That's fitting.
Oh,
So if my sister-in-law can make sublimation stickers, I'm still waiting on those. But I'm thinking we're gonna get some new decals for our trucks. working on it, anyways.
Sweet.
Maybe she can make some sweet Raptor stickers too.
Oh, cool.
That would be, you could probably pick a color or something, like have a, you could be like the new Ford Ranger Raptors and have it be rainbows.
Oh gosh.
No.
So our cousin Dustin, he gave me some. Of course, Mike's being stupid again. I don't know why it's doing this. Well, hopefully it picks up fine. But he gave me some scrap carbon fiber pieces, some sheets, and that like metal piece I have that connects the two bodies together in the Raptor. I'm gonna put the carbon fiber right there. I think.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I'll tie the black in with it, and then it won't look so janky.
That's what I should do with my diesel engine. Get some sort of off-road, like your Power Wheels. I have a new frame for it now. It's a BX frame. It's a heavier frame.
So let's put it on there and get a transmission on it.
That's the problem. I don't know what to do for a transmission.
You live in a junkyard of lawnmowers. You can't.
We don't. They're all
Everything's
gone.
hydrostat now.
Yeah,
There's
they're all
not-
hydrostat.
What if you put a bigger pump on a hydrostat?
you're
This has
always-
got a big one on it. That's the
that
problem.
motor is always going to be too much for any hydrostat you put behind it.
It was originally a 25 horse diesel engine. Now it's turbocharged, so it's probably like 75.
The hydrostat.
Really?
Yes, I'm not kidding. It's probably 75 horse now.
Yeah, when they're about 23 horse, they need about it's about a $7,000 hydrostat to be able to run it, keep up with it.
And that engine's in a small lawn tractor basically.
No,
Or-
it's in a subcompact tractor. It's
Subcompact.
got a full frame tractor frame.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of like Grandpa's John Deere he had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, your grandpa had a John Deere.
Great Grandpa.
Unfortunately,
he would refuse to buy anything
he
else.
wouldn't listen to us.
Great Grandpa.
I'm a green kind of guy.
He likes his John Deere.
And we had like one John Deere on the farm at the time, and that was a loader, so
Yeah,
construction
Or
loader.
your Gator
Oh, yeah.
you guys had.
We got that for
we
free.
did. We won that at an auction or
Yeah,
giveaway
the
thing.
farm won that Gator, and
We-
we beat the
we beat the
piss out of it.
crap out of that thing. We
We
drove that thing like we
The
stole
original
it.
Gator that came out back in like 2002 or something.
Yeah,
Well, I probably wasn't the original, but yeah,
it was the smallest one they made.
it was.
That's the first one that came out, I think.
I don't know.
No,
It
I
might have
think
had
the first
other-
one that came out was that 6x6 like Dave had.
I think this is the same generation as that.
Yeah, it is,
Well,
but this is the
It
smallest
was
one. they
one of the
made.
first,
Yeah.
just the first like 3 or 4 years they made the John Deeres, and there was no suspension on this thing.
No.
Went 5 miles an hour. Had a Kawasaki something in it. I think they all do still,
Yeah, they all did.
but yeah.
we rode that.
We
thing
changed
when
the
we stole
oil
it.
once.
yeah,
After,
maybe.
like,
See, you guys are
18
just-
years, and Brandon's like, hey, let's check the oil. I don't think we ever checked it.
I don't think we checked it when we got it.
You guys are selling me on a Gator, whether you want to or not.
No, you don't want a Gator.
They were built there back then.
We would flip the dump box back and then hold the governor wide open.
Yeah, to
go
get faster. I forgot about that.
Because we would drive it between the farm and our house.
It'd take forever.
So we had you guys seen it in the videos, that little field that we jumped. That was our trail to the farm, and we just going over. That thing was going wide open.
Throw it in neutral.
Yep.
Yep.
God.
And then the farm put a plow in and still used it after that.
Yeah, we used it to push feed. We
Yeah.
kept blowing the freaking tires off of it because we kept doing burnouts on it. Trying to push feed. You tell when we were pushing feed because all you could hear was wheels squealing down the pavement.
all you could do was back up, go as fast as you could, and ram the feed. And try to push it back out.
We needed to put like sandbags in it or something for weight traction.
I forgot about
does
that.
Does it still exist? Where is it?
I think they sold it.
I think they sold
Oh my
it.
god,
Yeah.
that thing. We
Poor
used-
guy who ever bought it.
I think we hauled over 1,000 calves of that thing.
Oh
too.
my goodness, way too many.
She still ran good and everything.
Oh yeah.
Can't kill a cowie.
No. I'm telling you, cowies run until they throw a rod
The
out
John
the
Deere,
block.
on the other hand, that thing had.
Well, that one was that's what they call John Deere Cowie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
They're
Cowie
different.
builds them, but John Deere gets the final say in just about everything.
Mm.
They're built good.
They're tough.
They're tough.
They're built to do work, but we beat the piss out of it. Remember when we made the world's longest rope?
Oh my lord! Going across the snowfield with it.
So it's like March or something, and we were like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12.
Bored out of our minds.
Bored. So we have all this bale twine. We have huge square bales back in the day. And we were like, let's make the world's longest rope. We wanted to make it a mile down the road.
We did.
And we did.
Oh my
So we
word.
tied all this twine together. Used twine. And it got so long that we needed something to pull it with. So we hooked it up to the John Deere Gator.
Pulling it through the snow.
Pulling it through the snow. Got stuck multiple times. Oh gosh. We made it all the way. Then I think Dustin ended up helping us. or
Yeah, he
something.
did.
Yeah, he was there because we kept getting stuck.
Yeah. But,
He kept pulling us with something else. I don't remember what he was
I
pulling
don't
us
know
with.
if it was a snowmobile or something.
Me and
or-
him just kept pushing it.
Yeah, I think
We just
yeah,
kept
because me and you
we
were
back it up
tying
and-
and they were just going along. We're
We had-
tying as fast as we can.
I think we had walkie-talkies and stuff.
yeah.
All right, guys, stop. We gotta tie some more
Eric was
rope.
on the walkie-talkie for a while. Eric was there too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I forgot we did that.
Yeah. Man, we were so dumb.
Hey, if only you had video cameras back then.
Ah, no
know.
kidding.
Man, we did some just because we had so much time and we just did some
Especially
stupid
with
stuff.
snowmobiles, when we actually had snow, we did some dumb stuff on
We
those.
rode snowmobiles way more than quads back in the day. And
Sure.
Oh yeah.
just
We
well,
put
back
what, 3,000 miles on that Ovation the first year we had
So-
it?
Yeah.
so we had some kitty cats for a while. And
That's it.
then-
We wore the crap out of those two.
Yeah.
We would run them so much. They had no front shocks. Dad said on the skis. We'd run them so
Oh.
much we actually kept cracking them. So Dad had a wild angle iron to hold the front of the snowmobile up because we just kept riding the snot out of them and
Yeah.
breaking them,
we burnt,
jumping them,
burnt
and
the clutches out of them.
yeah, constantly.
Because we would pull
Sleds.
pull sleds behind him, and then Dad just rolled up with a Yamaha Ovation 340. First year we got it, we
That
put
was-
over 3,000 miles on it in
Yeah.
like 3 months.
I think it was a cat's meow.
That
Yeah.
thing, we're like, this thing is so
It goes
fast.
fast.
We're doing 40 across the field.
We can pull 3 sleds behind this thing now.
yeah.
That portion of it.
Yeah.
And then the next year, he bought us another Ovation, and then Dad let Jesse ride his big sled. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we had the
and then we put
600
another 2,000 miles on it that year.
Yeah, for the longest time, we were putting over 2,000 miles on these sleds, just riding them in the fields.
Pulling sleds, and having sled wars, knocking each other off, doing like
Mhm.
60 across the field, fighting.
Is that the sled you let Ryan drive with you on the
The
back?
Player 600. Yep.
Poor choice there.
the sled that snowmobile can go 100 miles an hour easy.
Easy.
And he is pulling you behind it, bro.
That one had the gear reduction in it too.
Yeah.
It had a sportier clutch in it. I don't know.
No, he took clutch out but left the gear reduction in it.
Yeah, he put a gear and a clutch in it, and he took the clutch out because it was too much.
No, he took the clutch out when the engine got stolen.
Oh, that's right.
So he ran it with that clutch for a while, and then
I forgot that
Or
engine
a
got
spring.
stolen. I forgot about that. I remember
How
that.
does an engine know?
So we,
Oh.
so you know where my grandpa lives now, right?
Yeah.
So we used to store all 3 sleds in that barn
Okay.
over the summer because we didn't have enough room in the chicken coop because the Mustangs and stuff would get stored there during the summer and whatnot. And so we'd get them out that fall or winter, whatever it was. So we dragged the Ovations out, and then Jesse is getting ready to move the.
I think it was just me and Dad. Were you
No,
there?
No,
were
I
all
was there.
You
We were all there.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. And we were dragging it out. We picked up the sled and we carried it right out there. And we were kind of chuckling. Man, that was actually kind of light. That was
I
weird.
was moving. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty easy.
And
What the
Jesse
heck?
grabs that ripcord that rolled over, and it used to roll over really, really
As
hard.
a
'cause
12-year-old kid, you really got to put some weight into that
he
thing.
grabbed that sucker and yanked as hard as he could. He went flying across the yard because it was cut.
just came right out like, holy crap.
He just went flying, and Jesse's like, "Dad, look!" Dad's like, "Ah, you broke the ripcord." Lifts the hood, and Dad goes,
Yeah, lift the hood and there's no engine
"There's
in it.
no engine, and they're gone."
So we were renting the house out. My grandpa's renting it out to some just relatives, distant cousins, I guess. And I guess long story short, our cousin's girlfriend's son was living there too.
Son or was a boyfriend?
Or maybe it was a boyfriend. I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
He was just some crack addict, and
Needed
wanted to
money.
make a quick buck, so he stole the engine. And the idiot sold it to a freaking power shop
in Reed City
in Reed City.
For $75.
Yes. This
All
is
that work for $75.
back. So this
That's a lot of
snowmobile
work.
was probably 8 years old at this point.
Yeah.
So it was probably $1,000 motor at that back then.
Yeah.
And yeah. So anyways, I don't know. We called the cops and they gave them all the serial numbers and crap.
So the guy was iffy when he bought it from the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, there's no way. So he actually reported it and threw the numbers out there and hung on to it for a while. And then someone needed a motor, and the guy's like, all right, I haven't heard nothing. So he actually almost had it 3/4 of the way installed before, boop, we flagged it finally because we found it. And he had to rip it back out of that snowmobile.
Damn.
And then we had to send it to somebody else to get put back in
Yep.
at the time.
They didn't do a good job. I ended up finding 4 bolts out of the skid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the snowmobile never acted the same after that. I don't know. It just seemed different, off.
Yeah, a little bit. It still was a ripper.
It was still ripped. It just seemed off. So yeah, that's how our engine got stolen.
Forgot about that.
$75, dude.
That ain't even worth $75 to do. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, good grief, we spent all day just putting clutches and a muffler and carbs back on yours.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, if you're high and you're out of your own supply, $75 probably sounded pretty good.
But I don't think $75 can buy you really any drugs, personally. I don't know. Never done them.
know.
I couldn't tell you.
He really needed $75, and that was a good offer. So I would have bought the motor for $75.
I would have bought the motor for $75 too, but I'm saying that's a lot of work for.
You can buy a carburetor for $75.
Probably not for that. Yeah, he left the carbs too. He didn't even take the carbs.
No.
He just took the motor.
There was Makuni carbs too, and those things are freaking expensive.
Yeah, the carbs were just laying. It just the motor was gone. It's like,
So he did the hose clamps off the opposite side.
yeah, he left the carbs and everything there. That was all there, which was good. But yeah,
Wow.
just the motor.
I'm surprised you got $75 in.
Yeah, power shop was out of money. Out $75 for that one.
And labor.
And labor.
And then the guy that rented the house, he ended up paying for it to get rebuilt.
Yeah, he ended up paying for the snowmobile to get fixed.
Probably with drug money.
Because I think he knew.
I think he kicked his girlfriend out after that.
Yeah. He kind of knew something about it.
I don't know why this is being so. It's like this mic gets. Yeah, these mics are just. I wonder if these mics gotta be level or something. So it's good now. Like, I just moved it and it's fine. That's what I get for getting Amazon mics.
That's why I don't buy anything off Amazon.
Holy crap, it's almost 9:40 already.
Yeah, I'm not going to have. I'm going to have to quit at like.
We've only been
Tennis.
doing this for an hour.
Yeah.
That's what we get for being late.
Dude, I got 3 kids I have to deal with and get in bed. That takes forever.
I don't want to hear excuses.
For excuses, it's a pretty good excuse.
You got a 45-minute drive home.
Yeah, depending on how the night went, I was either gonna stay the night or drive back.
Oh, you
What
got
you
to
gonna do? Sleep on the couch?
Yeah.
Guess it is a pretty good couch to sleep on.
You got to drive back. Come on.
I'm probably just gonna drive back.
Come on. Your wife doesn't want to be lonely on a Friday night.
She would probably like that. Get the house to
Ah,
herself.
just stay here. You can help us with the floor.
I gotta go to a wedding shower thing tomorrow. I got dragged into it.
So are you just
You're
thinking-
going to a shower?
It's a couple shower.
And is that the new thing? Is that the new thing or something now?
a couple's shower?
Yep.
Sounds like a reworded bridal shower so that you feel obligated to go because it's for couples.
I was on the invite.
Doesn't mean you have to go.
Well, it's a losing battle.
You come work with me.
I ain't going to work.
He needs to get some brownie points. He needs a 4-wheeler.
I need a 4-wheeler.
Yes, you need a 4-wheeler.
I got the Raptor.
all my stuff's running, and I'm not.
Well,
I
can I
can't
borrow
ride it.
your Predator then?
Heck
We can
no.
go riding.
Never. That's my baby.
Can I borrow mint chocolate chip?
It's blinking on gas like always.
Well, I can fill it full of gas.
No.
I'll even return it with a full tank.
It just broke.
just touching it, it broke.
She's gonna probably get some appearance changes here soon.
I thought I
What?
seen you the other day.
It's not gonna
but-
be mint chocolate chip anymore.
No.
She's gonna be silver.
Whoa!
Whoa! Get away.
We are not doing GMC, Duramax, whatever hell silver color that is.
Silver metallic birch, baby.
No.
Let's go.
We're not doing. That's so ugly.
It's
Wait,
gonna
is,
look-
is it the same color as your truck?
It's gonna be what my truck's supposed to look like, not what it currently looks like.
Can I put Coors symbols on the side with blue mountains?
It's darker than
Or I
that.
can call it the silver bullet.
Oh gosh.
No, that's too classic.
I'd like to paint my frame red. I actually like the color scheme of
How do you
mine.
see your frame?
Yeah.
You gotta fix your cab and fenders and stuff.
My cab?
You talking about the Wagsy?
Oh, I thought you were talking about your truck.
Oh, no. Yeah, the truck needs love. It needs a box. Rockers. Front right fender.
Speaking of trucks, the OBS needs a paint job.
We'll get there, one step at a time. We gotta get the razor going first.
Yeah, we gotta get the money pulled in here.
Damn razor.
It's never
What
too
you
late
need to
get a
do is
Wildcat.
you need to just find another salvage razor that's like wrecked really bad with a really good motor.
It's still gonna be the same price as just getting a new motor.
Yeah,
I mean, to be honest.
But then you got some extra parts though, like a diff,
a new frame.
frame.
well, not if it's wrecked.
No, that's true.
It depends what's wrecked, but yeah.
Seats,
It's just a bunch of parts you don't need.
roll cage if it isn't bent.
I need to strap mine on the trailer and go down the road at like 90 miles an hour.
And
Yeah, what's your point?
Smash it.
Jeez.
oops, I didn't
Oh.
say it ain't going anywhere when I strapped it down.
Jeez. You'd snap the ratchet strap and say, "Yep, she's good."
We need to go to Silver Lake this year.
I need to get my razor out of the garage and go riding.
I
for
need-
once.
Yeah, we should go back to Sunrise.
Oh yeah, I need something to ride.
I'll take the pitter.
The DNR, the DNR weren't. I mean, they loved it, but they didn't want me to ride the Raptor in the sand dunes.
They were fine with it. Either you changed the steering wheel, which was dumb, or put a roll cage.
They
on
couldn't
it. Or the
classify.
seat.
They couldn't classify it, so they said they either have to be one way or the other.
Yeah. So
Basically,
you gotta get rid of the seat and put handlebars back on it, or you need to put a roll cage on it.
yeah,
Hmm.
to ride it in the dunes.
What's their classification of a roll bar? Can you just do a ROPS?
I don't know.
It just had to have some bars going from
You
to
just
protect
bet-
the driver.
I bet you could just do a ROPS over your head and you'd be good.
Yeah,
That's considered a roll bar.
Huh, maybe
works for tractors.
Yeah,
that's true. You just
I know
make
where a
it
tractor
temper-
roll bar is for free.
Really, we
probably.
need to do is just make a bolt-on one.
Yeah.
So when you go to
Yeah.
Silver Lake, you just bolt it
Yeah.
on.
No, I actually started making the new subframe for it, and I'm just waiting for the fuel cell, and she's ready to put back together. And
If you guys see a paddle
Test her out.
tire for a 14-inch rim for the pitter, I'll go to the dunes.
I don't know if
That
that's
I
thing
don't
could-
know if that
that
fitter
thing
can
couldn't
make
even
up
go
Test
up.
Hill.
it couldn't even go up the gravel pit hills,
Well, it's
the
'cause
easy
it
side.
doesn't
Ooh.
have traction though. It just
It
No,
doesn't got motor.
It had no speed.
Hey, I used to have, what was that, a 125?
That was
It was a-
110.
110?
KLX.
That wouldn't even.
No, it was 125.
That was 110 KLX. It wasn't 125.
Oh,
Anyways,
was
that wouldn't even
gutless.
make it up the hills.
it was pretty gutless.
It was a kid dirt bike.
It was
Wasn't meant for the sand.
mat it to the ground and just keep dropping gears and hope he made it
Plus-
it
somewhere.
just does not
Plus,
have the torque.
We didn't know how to ride dirt bikes back then either.
I
not
still
really.
I
don't know
didn't
how to
have enough
ride one.
power to get itself out of the way. That was the problem, I
Yeah.
think. Because as soon as I got the 250, I had no problem.
You were a more skilled rider though.
Well, that's
I
I
used
thought
to
about
true.
buying my old Predator back.
You should. It's
You
cheap.
should.
I know.
$1,500.
I
Like I'm
know.
trying to get all my friends
You would
to buy
have.
it.
You're gonna make money in this
I know,
situation
I
when you
just
do that.
need $1,500.
Jeez.
That's a good deal.
I wouldn't mind a quad, but I don't want a Predator.
Dude, she's a straight
So
ripper.
don't get a Predator.
I want a Suzuki, to be honest with you.
There's a good package deal.
Think they're gone.
Probably. They were good deals.
I wanted to buy all 3 of them, but
I saw a Suzuki 400 the other day for sale for like $1,200.
Yeah, that guy had 3 of them.
He had 3 of them?
yeah.
One with a broken case, not a big deal. One that needed carb work, and then the other one.
Well, the broken case, I don't even think it was that bad. I think it was like one of them situations where someone probably had gasket maker and they shoved a bolt through a hole, threaded hole.
Oh,
and
yeah,
and
you
it
did back
blew-
out.
and blew out the back. I don't know. That's just what it sounded like.
I did that once.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Sport,
you can get them welded easily, though. I mean,
Yeah.
we know some people with TIG welders, so
And one was a carb issue, and one was I don't remember what the other
that's
one
something
was.
silly.
Because I want
Yeah.
something different. I don't really.
I
That,
was-
or I'm getting another Outlaw.
Artie Cat DVX 400.
That would be sweet.
People race them. They love
A
them.
DS 450?
DVX Artie Cat 400.
Oh.
It's a
It's
Suzuki
just Arctic Cat.
with Articat frame and stuff.
I was thinking, why doesn't a Suzuki make side by side? They're like really the only big name. that
because they're
doesn't
owned by
have one.
Kawasaki now, so Suzuki sticks with mainly dirt bikes, motorcycles, and stuff.
Okay.
and then
they
Cowie-
make
They make a
engines.
lot of motorcycle
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And they make
Alright.
they make some King quads 4x4s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they make really good quads.
I don't know.
I don't know. I love
I
their
don't-
engines.
They make good engines. I don't know if they're. I don't.
They're
Like
like
sport quads are good. I don't know about their utility quads.
They're like Kubota. They're known for their engines, but they do make other stuff.
Okay.
Because if I was getting another dirt bike again, I'd definitely get another Suzuki.
I mean, you might as well get a Cowie though, because a Cowie's just an upgrade Suzuki. Basically.
No, I'd get a Suzuki.
And here we go. We got the Suzuki Cowie.
Mm.
I don't know.
Oh,
Justin
boy,
went through
here we
2 Suzukis, so apparently he liked it enough.
Well, the main reason is because the cost is lower on a Suzuki, even though they're just as good as Cowie, but not as many goodies. As you kind of fall back. You got kickstart, and that's about it.
I'm fine with
you
that.
know, And that's fine. It was fine enough for me, and I
Me
loved
and
it.
electric starts don't get along. Let's be honest here.
Well, that's what you get for polishing your head on the KTM
I
Ported
decked it and
or ported it.
yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I wanted power. I got
525.
Yeah, I got power. She started overheating after that. Climbing some hills, I'd get about 4 or 5 hill climbs, and it would start spitting out
Could
antifreeze.
barely start the thing. Oh my god.
She hit
I
hard.
think a lot of it was just because it needed jetted though for the overheating.
Yeah, I probably did.
It
It,
was
needed,
just
it probably
running-
needed some more fuel after
It
the.
was running way too lean.
Probably.
No,
'Cause I had a high compression piston in it too.
Yeah.
I know more about power sports.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Dude, they're expensive.
That was the first thing I did, and then my valves needed work. So then I headed into someone and said, "Hey, can you work on my head for me?" I said, "Do what you think. You know, make it good." He took that literal. Yeah, I poured it out your head a little bit, give you a little more airflow through there, and I decked it a little bit. I'm like, okay, cool. Not knowing anything then.
Yeah, you're gonna need an upgraded starter and
Yeah,
more fuel.
different shear or different bolts on the cam gear because you know you're gonna shear them now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I did that.
I remember. I remember that.
I was so mad. I had a guy, Jesse convinced me. I was selling the quad. Jesse convinced me. He says, "Hey, let's go for a ride before you sell that this weekend." I said, "All right, for sure, I'll do that
For a video.
for a video." So we
Back in the
went
day.
riding. We did,
Yeah.
did our thing. Lit it on the way home, and I wasn't even going.
We're
hard.
just cruising. It's on video.
I
too.
turned off on the pavement and just shifting through gears, and then I get to like the last gear. So then I'm like, I just give her some gas. Wah wah wah! Boom! Just shuts off. I'm like, I just blew this thing up. I'm supposed to sell this thing tomorrow. I just blew it. Get home, frantically tear it back apart, find that I sheared the bolts on the cam gear for whatever reason. Oh, text the guy, hey, I can't sell this weekend. I gotta fix it. I don't know.
That was funny. Yeah.
I was so happy. To
And then I don't know how, but the head of the bolts were on top of the head.
Oh, yeah,
And one was laying right on a lip,
about ready to fall
about
down.
ready to fall down into the crank. I was like, "Go! I found it! It's right
Yeah,
there."
we're searching frantically for it. Jesse's like, I found it down here in this gallery. I'm like, oh my word. Oh, that could have ended so
Grabbed the
badly.
magnet. Got her.
Got some bolts from work. put back on the marketplace and sold it. I was so happy to see that thing go. Not really, but yes.
Now, if you want one, they're like 5-6.
I know.
Yeah.
Problem is, I sold the thing for like $2,000. No, I sold it for $3,000.
Yeah,
That's
I
all for
said you
$3,000.
wouldn't need a lot of work for like $600. That was a good deal.
yeah, I seen it, but I think it was a scam.
Oh.
Oh, the IRS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was listed in 3 spots
Oh yeah.
by the same guy, kind of different names. I don't know. It was weird. I was like, I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah, I don't miss that one. I miss my motorcycle or my dirt bike.
I just want to ride.
Just put dirt bike tires on your motorcycle. Problem solved. Look at that. I'm problem solver.
That's too heavy.
Oh no. See,
Oh,
boys
yes.
do it with R6s all the time. You can do it.
R6s weigh a lot less than a 500-pound motorcycle.
You just gotta send it. Less thinking,
She
more
don't got
sending.
she don't got that RPM.
I bet she does.
She's got the
You just
torque.
don't
She don't
wanna
got the
commit.
RPM. She only turns like 3,500 RPM.
Oh, you'll be good.
It's like a lawnmower.
It is like a lot. A really big engine lawnmower. The way I'm going, I got enough lawnmower engines at home. This is turning into a.
I gotta get my big one.
So we gotta
we need
find
to-
some projects.
Let's see. I'm gonna have.
they're all vertical shaft.
Yeah, they're all vertical shaft. That's the problem.
damn.
I can't find a horizontal one. Usually, when a horizontal one goes, they're gone.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I don't know how you convert a horizontal shaft in like a go kart or something.
I mean, a vertical.
So, yeah, vertical.
You need a gearbox. Probably.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could you
Totally.
just put it on there sideways?
No,
No,
Run
the
a
oil
jack
pump.
shaft?
The oil pump's different. You need
Yeah.
a. I wonder if you can just change the. No, it'd be the block.
no, yeah, you can't because then all the oil would just sit in the.
You can't
pistons.
just put it on there sideways like a shifter cart. Call it a day.
No.
Direct
Vertical
drive.
shaft is straight
Well,
down.
you just gotta throw a pulley on it.
On a vertical shaft, the pistons sit like this. So if you tilt it, one's always gonna have oil in it, and it'll just burn oil and then blow
So you
up.
just need a lawnmower rear end.
They're not. They're not opposing. They're V'd.
Somewhat. On that one X Mark one I did.
They're V'd. That's how they all are. They just turn
Some-
different with a different block with the
some
oil
of them.
pickup.
So it'd be like my
Like the
Ford
Briggs
at
and
home.
Stratton I have at home is an opposing twin, like your lawnmower out there.
Yeah.
So I have an opposing twin. I have 1, 2, possibly 3 vertical shaft cowies.
I got
One,
I got a
one
30
needs a
horse one.
rod. The other one that I'm gonna bring home has got a cracked head, so I'm gonna make one good out of it. The other one's, I think, is just ready to go.
Hey, can we transplant one of those in the old Ford? You know, get rid of the 10.5 Briggs.
I don't know. They're not all running right now. They need some work.
Mine probably needs.
Something funny
Mine needs
about-
less than the rest.
Yours needs the less work out of all of
I
them.
think I can put new rings and give her
Get home.
a hone with a nylon brush.
Yeah.
Learn my lesson on the
So
paragraph with that
I
one.
thought my mower, my Ford, was slipping. The clutch was slipping because I'd be going up hills and it just like cook the fucking belt in like third gear, which is not good, right? So I took it to my buddy that I work with, fix it, and he calls me. He's like, "Well, good news is you don't need clutch or nothing." Like, all right, what's the bad news? It's like, "Oh, you only had one bolt holding your motor in there."
Yeah, your belt's loosening up. You got no
So,
traction on it.
Anytime I went up a hill, my motor would slide back a little bit.
Loosen up the belt.
Slip up the belt.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
So he put 3 or more bolts in it. And she's like brand new all over again.
Only you, Wyatt.
Yeah. Hey.
People you buy things from.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's me because
Oh,
I'm flexing it in the yard. If you see in my yard, I'm cutting right now on a
You
rider.
take bolts out for.
I didn't. I think they vibrated out.
Is it a one-legger engine?
I don't
Single
know.
piston?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things rattle and shake so
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
That don't surprise me. I lost
Okay.
a bolt.
Worse than a two-stroke.
Worse than a two-stroke.
Plus
Wow.
the muffler's probably on its last leg out. It's loud as hell.
Straight pipe, baby.
I mean, as loud as you can clap, that's as loud as they hit. I mean, they hit
I
hard.
mean, I could put
God.
a 3.5 inch, 18-inch tip on it. I got a couple extras laying around.
For the channel.
For the channel. Yeah, let's do it.
Wyatt's out there mowing his lawn, blowing a little bit of white flames out of her.
So we're gonna go do some off
gonna have to do
roading
some,
lawnmower now. I got the
yeah.
Zero Turn. You
I
got
haven't
the
seen
New
this-
Holland.
I haven't seen these people overland on some of these like really jacked up tires, like quad tires. It looks awesome. And then I seen another guy lowers it to the ground and sitting there drifting across the yard. I'm like, I don't know which one I want to do more.
So
Both, yeah.
yeah, we get Sparky off the Discord. He's into that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
The Discord's been quiet lately.
I've been posting memes and stuff, but hardly anybody reacts.
Mine's not even going off anymore.
Well, I had people complaining about notifications, so I turned them off on the server.
Oh. Who complained?
I don't remember.
Yeah, they can turn them off themselves though.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it pinging on my phone, my computer. I don't care, but
Oh yeah, so I do the same.
my phone it drives me nuts all day.
And for back in like February, my Facebook account got hacked and it kicked me off of my Braapaholic page.
Oh, did
Didn't even know it until like a month ago.
I'm still allowed to
I'm
access it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's still
swap
an
onto it
admin
once
on
in a
it.
while and go
Yeah.
through it, and I get all the
That's why I haven't
notifications.
posted it. Well, I haven't been making videos, but
You need invited back.
I used Brianna's account to invite me back and then give me admin permission. They literally kicked me
you.
off.
They probably thought you were the scammer.
I don't know. Well, yeah.
I don't know. Facebook's been a little weird lately.
That would have been a weird text. Can you add me back as admin?
Yeah.
Hey, I created this page. Why did I get kicked?
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize it because I just wasn't posting to it because I didn't have nothing to post to. I was like, what's up, bitch? I can't log in. And I looked at Brianna's account. I'm not even admin anymore. They made her admin. Yeah, I made Brianna admin. They made the next person down, but under me admin.
I'm an admin on there.
You
too,
are,
aren't I?
but Brianna's. Well,
Am I an admin?
I'm the admin, and you guys are admins.
Yeah.
Well,
so
But
I
you have.
I have 100% access to it though. I can.
You
literally-
do, but you don't.
No,
because
like,
I can pay to make it advertise.
You
more.
can,
No.
but
See, I got the actual Braapaholic login, so like I can just switch with a button.
Yeah. Just
yeah,
like
you
this.
you guys all do. Yeah, you guys all do. It's just, but you guys weren't able to like do certain things that I could do,
Like editing.
like making. Say I can make.
I'm Braapaholic now. What's on your mind?
Anyways, but yeah, I got my account back. Not that I use it, but
C-Boys TV. Cletus McFarland. C-Boys.
oh yeah, I followed those people on that account, so they just pop up. But
Man, maybe I should go buy an R6 instead of a dirt bike.
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Good luck.
you can hardly ride a 250.
They're pretty pricey
Or a
too.
450.
I said, didn't you smack your face in the ground with a 450?
No, that was Chris.
Was that what what it
Yeah.
was? Looked like
Yeah.
he just died. Just
He
just sat
He
there.
nosedived.
Poor guy. It's funny, but
Yeah,
poor guy.
he hit hard. He was done after
That
that.
was in the me fixing a video. I think you stitched it in there.
Yeah, I did. It
Yeah.
was just funny to see them all, but
That bike needed a shitload of work. I thought I just needed a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And no, it needed a lot. So down the road it went.
I was saying, we got it, put some stuff on it, it was gone. I'm like, hey, we didn't get to ride it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really rideable. It needed 2 new hubs and the back rim was welded. I didn't notice that. When I traded for it.
Jeez.
Minor detail, put
Yeah,
a tube in
minor
it.
detail.
I gotta show off.
All right. How much longer you guys want to go?
Part timer.
I probably should head out soon too.
All
It
right.
is 10.
It was a
Good
good
work.
time.
We'll have to do this
Again,
again.
or
Yeah.
have a different studio. Maybe. I know
Alright.
you guys don't want to drive to my house. I
I
understand.
can drive there. That's fine. Just do it on a Saturday night, so I'm gonna work the next day.
but- okay, we'll try maybe Saturday nights then.
It just
Whatever.
depends on for me.
We'll just
With
kidnap
kids.
Cole, throw a bag over his head, a
Jeez.
pillowcase, and
For some
shove him
reason,
in
I
the
thought
back.
I thought Friday nights were gonna be the best, but Saturday nights, do you think?
Well, I just not gonna work the next day.
But it also depends because sometimes we do. things
yeah,
that-
like
For
yeah.
me, the days are just up in the air all the time, but 8 o'clock and after is usually the best
Yeah.
for me.
Well, that works during the week because unless I have to work early, it's going in at fucking 3 a.m. sucks ass. But
Mm. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think Fridays are the best for me. On the
Your cat's
weekend.
gonna jump up there.
Or Sunday night,
Silly?
you know, if you
Yeah.
guys want to go to work the next day, and I can have it.
I'm in a
Yeah.
Saying.
Gilbert? No.
Gilbert's trying to get into the ceiling.
Round 2.
Oh, God. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
So majestic.
I got a cat.
Holding it. I got
He's an adventurous man. He just had a power nap.